Yeah, obviously it's a bit of a change coming in for this game for us. We have some players absent, both from suspensions and from injuries. So with a quick turnaround, a lot of work to getting the team ready and being prepared. I think all in all, it's an even game. I think both teams have opportunities. Maybe when we look at the game as a whole, we create a few more opportunities than Orlando do. But it is quite even. I think what we see in the way that we play is that we definitely need to play better organized defense than we're doing today. I think both goals and opportunities that they have outside the goals comes from our organization not being good enough, and we need to learn that, and we need to learn that quick if we want to pick up points. And then, of course, I think you coming into the second half, there's some of these opportunities that you wish that we would have scored on, that we create, and at the moment we're not, and that's obviously tough. But there's no other solution than to keep working on that.
I'm curious on what goes behind the decision on choosing a captain for the game. Obviously, you went with Kennedy Wesley. I'm curious what you see in her leadership. Maybe you trust her with the captain armband tonight.
I think you see, obviously, you see a person on the pitch, but you also see her off the pitch. You see her role modeling some behaviors that is really important for us. You see Kennedy as a person, as an athlete. She's the same when she has been playing. When she's not have been playing, she's always there. She always puts the team first. And I think that for me, it's one really valuable aspect when we're looking at a captain, to really live and role modeling this team first behavior.
You mentioned the game being even. This was one of the tightest possession games the way it was played this season. Is that because of the defensive organization, or was there a little bit something missing in offense?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was a combination of that. When we were breaking through their pressure, there was quite good opportunities to create goal-scoring opportunities quite quickly. So there was no need for us to keep longer spells of the ball. Like once we break through, we came to quite open situations for the final pass. So that's one thing. But then I think from the defending organization that we ended up running a lot because we didn't get that right, and that also led to them having more possession. So I wouldn't change so much about what we did with the ball. That I don't think was the problem, but changing what we did without the ball would definitely have helped us in the game.
What did you think of Jordan Fusco's performance coming out in the second half?
I think it was good. I think Jordan showcased a lot of her abilities. She has some really good attacking qualities. She can face forward. She's strong at dribbling with the ball. She has a really good finish when she cuts inside with her right foot. But today she showed she has a really good early cross with her left foot as well. So it shows the attacking weapons that she has. So that was definitely a positive from the game to see her performance.
And that was one of the louder moments of the night, that 74th minute. What did you see on that play? Was that something that you guys have been like working on, just making that cross in and putting in a lot of shots there?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of things there that was sort of, if you would call it like an example of our attacking play, how it can look like. We were having the opportunity to play a ball in behind, because our 9 was on the highest line and Kira's really close and getting a first contact over there. But then we were also having good presence on the back post, and we had an arrival in what we call the cutback area. So you could see Hannah was picking the ball up on the back post. She could set Kimmy up. That was in the cutback area. That comes a big chance. But then the organization behind the ball there. You could see how we had pushed up with our defenders, our midfield, so we could take care of the second ball. I think Facer has a shot blocked, and then the ball goes to our other midfielder, Kenza, and she forces the goalkeeper to make a save. So that's a good example of how our attacking play can look like. I still think that it should come to more situations than that.
John? Looking back at tonight, but also a little bit over the past month, what do you think this team is missing?
It's a good question. It's a good question. I think when I see this game here, but I also think a little bit of a trend is to be like in even games, and these games will be decided by moments, of course. And offensively, you can have a moment, but defensively, you need to have and to control the moments as well. And I know it's been a lot of focus of saying like, oh, we don't need to score, we don't score enough goals, and I think that's fair to say. Like we work hard without scoring goals, but if we look at the games and saying like, what do we need to win games? The consistency in the way that we play defense, and doing that better as a team, that's the number one thing for us, and we need to improve on that. And it's we're not there in the season where we can expect us to win games if we are not playing really good defense. Like, it's just as simple as that. And that means that the way we play defense, we play it in a very not individual manner. Like, everything needs to sit together. We need to follow each other, and we need to determine our position towards the ball and the teammates, and not so much the opponent, which is very different to how many other teams play defense in this league. So we play in a much more zonal defense, but that requires that we really move over and we make us team compact in those areas that we are, and we need to improve on that. Simple as that. We need to improve on that.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.